Real World Stats Project.
How many concerts have you been to? Our sample for our data was 20 of our classmates of LRHS. We interviewed 20 of our classmates in a classroom setting in order to collect our data. This is our list of data for what we collected in our classroom. Our data is biased because our sample was our classmates and we all are the same age, live in the same city, and are in the same relative socioeconomic class.
Here are our statistics. Our minimum number was 0. We found the minimum by looking at min x on our calculator. We also found the smallest number in our data set. For quartile 1 was 1. We looked in the calculator under Q1. We also found the halfway point between the median and the minimum. Our median was 2. We looked under median in the calculator. We also found the number in the center of the data set. Our quartile 3 was 3.5. We looked in the calculator under quartile 3. We also found the halfway number between the median and the maximum. Our maximum was 12. We found the maximum by looking at the calculator under max x. We also found the largest number. Our inner quartile range was 2.5. We subtracted quartile 1 from quartile 3, 3.5 minus 1.
For our range, we did the max minus the min and got a range of 12. For our mean, we got 2.65. And to get this, we looked on our calculator under bar x, and we also added up all our numbers and divided by the number of data points. And for our standard deviation, we got 2.64, and by this, we looked in the calculator under sx. And for outliers, we got 12, and by this, we did our formulas here, and we just got the outliers 12.
Our box plot shows outliers of 12 clearly. You can see that 50% of the data is between 1 and 3.5. Most of the data is very clustered between 0 and 3.5. The data is, as a group, is very close together.
Here is our frequency table for our histogram. We used intervals of 1. As you can see, most of the data is between 0 and 5, with one outlier of 12.
This is our histogram, and our shape of our histogram is skewed right. This is because most of our outlier 12 is off to the side, and most of our data is between 0 and 4.
The best representation of our dataset is a box plot, since there is an outlier in our dataset. The best measure of center is the median, since we have an outlier. Outliers affect the mean, but not the median. The best measure of spread for our data is the range, because we have an outlier. Therefore, the range best demonstrates our data.